Okay. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, well, the first time me and Zach recorded, we had done one camera because we didn't have, like, it was just me and him. So we didn't have, damn, dude, I'm just knocking shit over. Damn. We didn't have someone behind. Okay. So I had set the cameras too low, so the whole time it was just a crotch shot. Like, that's all you were seeing. Crotch shot? Yeah, so, like, I angled mine so the mic was in the way. Zach, it was just all balls and dick. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Dude, he lined it up so the pole lined up perfectly for him, but me, it's just...
Yeah. Did you make that like an exclusive episode?
You get a free show.
We should have. We should have put it on OnlyFans.
Yeah. That's the OnlyFans episode for sure.
You can see my cock and balls through my jeans.
Only for $5, you're cheap, man.
Dude, we got to start low. We don't have the fans yet.
All right.
We don't have the OnlyFans yet. Xavier.
Hey.
Welcome to the fucking podcast, man.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, buddy. How you been?
I've been good. I've been doing real good. I'm enjoying this weather, you know.
Facts.
I just got back from LA, you know. So I've been having a real good time getting out there. Finding myself.
Okay. So we'll get into that. I didn't even know you went to LA. I knew you came back from somewhere because we had obviously talked. But where do I want to start? So me and you were good friends from school. So we met through the Rock Hall, and you are a artist. Would you call yourself a rapper?
I would say I'm an artist. I guess right now I'm a rapper for sure. That seems to be more what I'm doing, but you know, I wouldn't define it by that, you know.
You make very strange music in a very complimentary way.
Yeah, like, I would take that. I'd take that on the chin because I think that's the only way to really.
Yeah. So really quick, shout out your name. So it's
I'm Sasquatch. I go by Sasquatch. I'm on Spotify. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Apple Music. All that. So yeah.
I love it. I do have one piece of advice because I went to listen to your music. You should do a link tree. So then it's all of the you can tag all, or maybe not link tree, but like one of those kind of things. So instead of tagging just SoundCloud, you can tag like all of them. Now it's a small detail. So like I don't use SoundCloud, I use Spotify. So if you're on Spotify, like you want that on there. But then it's one of those things where it looks good giving people options when you're really not giving them an option. You know what I mean? I don't know. The more it looks good, I guess.
No, you're right. But, I mean, like there are like all those like accessibility options to set up. Like but I just got this new distributor that I'm using that's Too Lost, and they're kind of cool, but like I'm still trying to work it out. Like I accidentally copyrighted striked my own song down recently. Yeah, it was a big damn too because like I just dropped the song and it was performing really well, and I was getting tons of comments, and then like a week later I get a email and it's like, hey, you're copying this song, and I'm like, no, this is me. And then it took like 2 weeks for them to put it back up. By the time like all the buzz was dead for the song.
So you copyrighted it, or they did?
It's like the system did. I didn't set it up right, you know. It's still in the amateur waters, but so I'll get there. What I'm saying is I'll get there, but I'm still trying to work out everything else. You know, it takes time.
You copyrighted your own song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So could you in turn sue yourself?
Yeah, but like I don't see how that'd be profitable.
I don't think it would be
for anybody except my lawyer, maybe. You know,
it's a lawyer on both ends. If you paid 2 different lawyers too.
Shout out the criminal justice system.
Yeah, honestly. You know, shout out Eli. My little brother's in.
Crime pays. Crime really pays.
Crime pays. That's crazy. So you copyrighted your own song. Yeah, I listened to it on the way here, and because we had talked, I wanted to get you on the pod pretty much as soon as I met you. That was kind of one of the first things we talked about. Because one of the first conversations we had was in the Rock Hall. Well, let me backtrack before I get to there because I don't want to jump around too much. Mm-hmm. This is a huge problem that I have with this podcast. I fly around. It's so bad.
Don't be afraid to give him a smack if he's talking too much.
I
should give him like a
That's
fly
why we had the
like
dog collar.
No, we had the dog collar because of my swearing. I still have it. My mom makes jokes about it all the time.
You should just wear 24/7.
That's what she said. She was like, "You're gonna have to wear that thing."
Dog collar? What are we talking about?
We put a shock collar on me, and every time I swore, it would shock me, like around my neck. We did it around the arm. Zach would shock me, and then we did it one time in the neck, right?
And you jumped off your chair.
Horrible. It went from 1 to 8, and it was on like 2.
Yeah, we did go over like.
I mean,
you guys should have that on every episode. I think.
That's
no.
Why don't we have that on right now?
Because
he doesn't shut up.
It's
so we need it.
Is it here?
No, fuck. Even if it was here, I wouldn't tell you where it is. Absolutely not. It's at my house. I still have it.
Maybe next time, right?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Right. Okay. Nice.
What is this?
Maybe I should have a little BB gun and just.
Whoa. Young dance.
When we were younger, I believe, yeah, it was me and you. We would sit in my yard, no gloves or no like anything on, with BB guns, and we would stay at a certain range where you could see the pellet
you could just
coming,
dodge
so
it.
we'd shoot at each other and then dodge it.
It was like the
great.
Matrix.
It was so fun.
Wow.
It was
you
kind of
guys-
dangerous.
It's actually surprising that you guys both have both your eyes. Like that's
Oh
insane.
yeah, I almost shot. Do you remember that kid Dylan who lived up the street from me?
Yeah.
I almost shot his eye out. This kid I lived up the street from me. Doesn't matter. I almost shot his eye out. We were playing airsoft, whatever. Like we played, no problem. We fucked each other up, and he had like high-powered guns. He was super into it.
Could you just take that?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't
Alright,
hurt as
word,
bad.
alright,
Like
word.
paintball hurts way more, from what I understand. I haven't done paintball, but I'm certain it hurts.
Never
more.
done paintball?
No, I want to. Really
Dude,
bad.
I've never been hit with a BB gun, but I thought that hurts more than paintball. I'm gonna be
No.
honest.
No.
No?
It doesn't.
Don't not the metal BBs. Like not like we're not talking like a pelican. A pelican will go through your skin.
Right.
Talking like
It'll
airsoft,
come through. Yeah, we're
plastic.
talking like plastic.
Oh, okay.
It's like it doesn't feel great, but like it's not bad. Like it probably I would say it's less than a bee sting, depending.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
It hurts the most to get hit in the ass for some reason, but
How do you know that?
because I've been shot in the ass. I don't.
He's experienced. He has wounds. He has scars.
In the ass. But yeah, we were playing and we actually finished playing. And then we were sitting there talking and I had the gun in my hand. I don't know what I was doing. I was talking with my hands or something because I obviously do that. And I just like pulled the trigger and shot.
No trigger discipline over there.
Oh, zero. I
there
was
was-
also like 5, so go fuck yourself. Who gave me a gun? My ADHD
Yeah, why
ass?
do you got
Absolutely
a gun
not.
at 5?
I don't know how old I actually was, to be honest, but I probably wasn't
Wow.
5. Zeno doesn't know about this story, so Mom, turn the episode off. I've gotten in a lot of trouble with this podcast, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a tell-all.
It's so bad. But I pulled the trigger and I shot. I was probably talking like this, and I pulled the trigger and shot. And you know this part right here in your eye? I don't know if they can see that on the camera. Like right next to your eyeball, it hit him right there. Like any more over to the right, I literally take his eye. I mean, me to you. We were talking. I just pulled the trigger and
Jesus,
just hit him.
dude.
I swear to God, he had a welt right here. It was not even on the nose. This part between your eye and nose, right in between there. It was unbelievable that I didn't shoot his fucking eye out. Like literally shoot his eye out.
Like you're kind of mad about it?
I think it would have been kind of funny. It would have been a good story. No, I'm playing. I remember he was crying and we had to hide it from his dad.
Shout out him.
Shout out.
Did he tell on you?
No,
Shout out him.
I-
That's real.
I don't think he did.
Because if I would have got shot in the eye by some kid, I would have probably tackled him, to be honest.
He was crazy, dude. I had gotten in like fist fights with him growing up. Like we'd like get in a fist fight in my backyard, like because it was always me, him, and my little brother. And me and him would like get in a fist fight, and then we would like hang out the next day.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Like,
just
we
how
did that shit all the time.
that's just how it was with your neighbors, man. I used
Yeah.
to fight my neighbor all the time. Like, he had a trampoline in his backyard.
I
and,
was
like,
the one with the trampoline.
Dude, we'd like
There's always one.
That was just an octagon. That's all that was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much, man. It was UFC in that bitch. Like, it was just instant fist fighting, ninja kicks until
Mhm.
someone was crying, and then parents had to come out, and then, it's bad.
Or until someone like, did you have one? Did he have one with the net?
Yeah, of course.
So
he had
someone
that.
fell out like the doorway. Did you ever have that happen?
No one got pushed out the doorway. That's a bit savage.
We did that at Nick's house one time.
There was no escape. You got pummeled.
Yeah, you definitely got pummeled. We had the
Yeah.
zipper and everything. Except we took it off one time. Or
What?
no, a storm hit it. We had at my house we had the trampoline without the net for a while.
Yeah, and that's when my special move came in.
What was that?
It was I would bounce, grab onto the pole, come over, and like just body slam whoever
yeah,
it was.
we had
That's
special moves.
crazy.
Yeah.
We had WWE special moves.
Wow.
Dude, mine was if you would be laying on your back and I would do a front flip and like land my legs on you. It looked sick, but I don't think it would hurt at all. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't a recipient.
I don't know. The worst I remember getting hurt doing that is like, I'll just say Nick, he like jumped onto you and like spun around and he was wearing like steel-toed boots and just hit me right in the face.
Yeah, he wore his boots onto the trampoline.
Yeah, that's
That's insane. That's criminal.
Yeah. Nick is an interesting one. We don't need to get into him, actually. That's a bad idea. Let's steer clear of that. But, so back to the story. So, yeah, I listened to your music a bit on the way here, and it definitely gave me, it depended on the song, but definitely gave me more of like I didn't mean to kick that, a very Tyler, the Creator, or who's the guy who made Chum Bucket? Earl Sweatshirt. You gave me kind of those kind of vibes. A mix, obviously. I don't
Right.
think you're, which is very good. I wouldn't like if you sounded just like one person. I hate that shit. So it's like very nice that you have a very unique sound, but it like gave me those kind of styles where, you know, you're not rapping like Drake, you know, like I think that's the best way to put it, where everything isn't super like, got in my Bentley.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's just not
like,
what it's like. It's just not what it's like for me. So I just try to keep it real, you know. Like, and Tyler the Creator and Earl Sweatshirt have definitely been big influences for me. You know, it's inspiration, not imitation. I'm not trying to copy them.
That's the biggest thing.
You know, I'm trying to be my own thing, and I'm just trying to, you know, I've also been listening to like a lot of Pharrell recently, so I got a lot of stuff I'm gonna drop. That's gonna be sounding like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, like
he makes
Texans
beats. He's a producer, right?
Bro, yeah.
I was gonna say,
a singer, pop
artist.
artist.
I don't know his singing too much.
Man.
He made that song. Was it Happy?
Oh, you gotta get educated.
He made Happy, and I was like, I'm not listening.
Anyone
who
listens to the pod listens to Pharrell, they're gonna be so disappointed in you right now, because
dude, there's a lot of things I've said on this podcast that have made a lot of people disappointed in me.
Mostly his mom.
Mostly Tina.
Well, your mom's gonna be disappointed that you don't know Pharrell either.
Yeah, I'm gonna come home. She's gonna beat my ass with the belt. Tina does not hit me. That's a joke. Please do not go on services. I have to say that often. I don't know, man. He seems cool. I like him. Like, I think he's a good producer, but
I think he completely like. He influenced a whole new generation. I mean, like, he influenced like who we were talking about, Tyler the Creator, and maybe not so much Earl Sweatshirt, but like I would say like Steve Lacy and
Earl Sweatshirt but he was Tyler, right? Yeah, Tyler brought him in.
Same gang, but I mean, I feel like he had a different sound.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I'm not saying the inspiration isn't there, but like I'm just trying to draw like more obvious connections.
Yeah, I cut you off. Sorry. So continue. So you were saying.
Yeah, just like Frank Ocean and all that. Yeah, like I said, the main thing is always just influence, not the inspiration, not imitation.
Yeah, Frank Ocean is the shit, man.
Dude, I know.
He hasn't released a song in years.
But isn't he like taking like a break?
Yeah, but it's been like 7 years. Like,
has it really been that long?
It's been a long time. You look it up. Look it up on your phone. It's been a long time though. Like, he is not. I don't know. He hasn't been releasing music, but even his old shit now, it's so fucking.
It's so good. Yeah, yeah. I got the Blonde CD in my car. And
Blonde. Is that what's your number one Frank album?
Oh, Chino Orange though. That was the first one that got me like hip. As like
that's a good call.
Last time was 2016, so 8 years ago.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah. It's been 8 fucking
almost a decade,
years.
dude. Almost a decade.
Like, and if you think about it, it makes sense. But like, off the rip, I wouldn't think like, yeah, it's been 8 years until I'm like, oh, I was in high school. No.
I mean, he's had features here and there, right?
Yeah, he's like made music, but like an album.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know if he's even dropped like EPs or just songs. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't remember, honestly. There was that little EP he dropped, a couple singles, but I think that was in like 2020.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
He does more like fashion stuff. You know, he's doing his Homer line.
Good for him.
I've seen him doing like jewelry and stuff. You know, he's living his life. So I kind of respect that. Some artists kind of go into recluse.
Oh no, I'm only complaining as a fan.
More.
I want to see more.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that.
I'm happy he's winning. I'm happy he's doing great. You know, it very well could be worse, where he's not dropping music for a worse reason. You know what I mean? Like, things are going wrong. So like, it's very much a good. Like, it's good. Like, I feel happy for him. But I do miss some Frankie Ocean.
We all miss him, man. We all miss him.
I don't know. Did you listen to that Childish album?
Yeah, a little bit actually. A little bit.
Did you like it?
Yeah, Little Foot, Bigfoot was stuck in my head like for like a solid week.
I gotta finish it. I didn't finish it.
I didn't listen to it all either.
Yeah.
The couple songs I had to listen to, I liked. I love Childish Gambino. So
I love Childish, but I was underwhelmed with the album.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know. I guess I was expecting. What's the album? It's like blue, has the girl, and it Redbone's on it, Zombies on it.
Yeah, I should know the name, but it's
fuck, we're just the worst. We're bad fake fans. We're fake fans. But that album, I guess I was expecting more something like that, because that's one of my favorite albums. I don't know. Childish has also been same as Frank Ocean, where like he's been doing he's an actor. He's been making like movies and things like that.
His show Atlanta is great.
Exactly. So like he has other things. So like part of me is like, I'm not upset. You know, I'm happy that you're doing something. You didn't just fall off the face of the earth. But like Fetty Wap, remember Fetty Wap? Remember that era?
Yeah, man.
6, 7, 9, or is that how did that? Trap Queen. That song, dude. That song, the hold that shit had. on
Yeah,
our
I
damn
hated that
generation.
so much.
You
I
hated
really
it? That was an
kiss you, make
awkward
it
time in our
pop, love
lives.
it. Yeah, man. I love that song.
I like
It's
I didn't.
so
The
lit.
song itself isn't bad. I just hated everything else around it.
Yeah,
Hated the
that's fair.
swag era. What are you talking about?
Maybe I just don't have any swag. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm.
man.
Zach's got zero swag.
Oh,
bro.
I don't. I.
You don't care
about
though.
that
You
shit.
don't like fake it, so it works.
I don't.
As long as you keep it real, that's what matters.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean that's what works. You could dress like Joey, our friend Joey. He can't dress for shit. He's having a kid.
He just takes his sister's
Dissing
clothes.
Joey on the pod.
Joey's been on the pod a few times. He's our most listened to episode actually. He on the episode attacked Zach. You remember that?
Yeah.
in
Is
my
that when we
room.
drank?
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We had a 30 rack and Joey drank half of it. Then me and Zach
Yeah,
drank
because
the
I had
other
to
half.
drive after, so I like.
Oh yeah, I guess I drank the other half. But so back to the story at hand. So how long have you been making music?
So I'd say I've been making music, like, really seriously. I'd say the last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
last 2-3 years. But I mean, like, I've been making beats on my dad's iPad since I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
So I've been really playing with it my entire life. I've always been interested in it. But yeah, like the last 3 years, I've been really, uploading music. I've been producing out on my own like laptop. Got my own room studio set up. Kick it with my friends, and we all
Sick.
record.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been really trying to branch out recently. Like I've been doing rap for a couple years,
Mhm.
but I've been making friends with like these punk groups and stuff. So I've been recording for them, and
Okay.
I've been joining in on their sessions and
Yeah.
stuff. So
That's sick.
there might be some punk stuff coming out this
Oh.
summer.
Like an MGK kind of vibe?
Definitely not like an MGK kind of
My
vibe.
bad.
That's
Damn,
low-key
bro.
crazy. That's like
Damn.
crazy disrespect. I can't believe you just said that to me, man.
My bad.
That's
My
why we.
bad.
That's why
I
we need.
said-
That's why we need the shock collar. Right
We
there.
do need this. Yeah,
I would hit that on 8 or whatever you said the top level
He'd
was.
hit me with the fucking remote after he shocked me.
MGK.
No, I'm giving
I
you a
said
hard
punk,
time.
bro. But anyway.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah,
I'm giving you a
yeah,
hard
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But that is sick. That is good to branch out like that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
fucking dope.
I'm just trying my hand at everything because I feel like it's really up to like the more you listen, the more you
Oh
pick
yeah.
up, And I'm a very like I have to see it to learn. Like
I'm
so
the same
seeing
way.
people in action, seeing people play, seeing people like vibe, it's just how I get better. And so like I notice when I'm hanging out with these groups and I'm just like sitting back while they're all like, doing whippets and playing guitar for like one song for 20 minutes. I'm like picking up. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this guy's going crazy on these drums. This is how he's playing them. And then I'm like going home and I'm putting them down on my
Yeah.
computer. It's raw. Like
So, can you learn well from seeing something like that?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of the opposite. I have to do it with my hands. Like, I almost have to fuck something up to like learn it. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
yeah.
learning how to work with some of this equipment is like, all right, dude, this fucking camera won't connect. Like, why? Like, why is it doing this?
Yeah.
And then I had to sit there for 20, 30 minutes messing with it myself or eventually maybe watching YouTube videos on it. But, like, that's the best way I learn it. Like, my poor fucking boss, Tommy, he's probably showed me how this one main camera here works 20 fucking times. And every time I come in here, I'm like, how the fuck do I get rid of this stupid box? Every
Fired,
time.
man. You're
You know what I
fired.
mean? Well, like, now I figured it out because I went and figured it out myself. I should be fired. Tommy is going to fucking fire me.
No, don't say that.
No,
Don't
I'm
say that.
kidding. I love Tommy. He's a great guy.
Shout out Tommy.
Yeah. T-Money.
Yeah, no, but I hear that about the fucking up thing because I feel like that's also a big part of the music too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
with every song I release, it's like I don't know if people can hear it, but I can definitely hear it. Of like, I just didn't know how to do shit on my first song that I have like now compared to my last song. Like, it's like
Yeah.
the gap over the last 2 years is just crazy.
But that's a
So it's
beautiful
like,
thing.
exactly. So it's awesome to kind of like, a lot of artists struggle with not being good at their craft because they're afraid to put it out because it's not perfect. Every artist is like a perfectionist, but like perfect gets in the way of perfectly good. Like, it doesn't have to be this amazing thing for your first debut. Everyone wants that, but like, it's just not realistic for the most part for
Yeah.
most people. So it's good to put out, that dog shit track that, even if it's shitty, you like it because eventually you're going to get better. If you just keep doing it, you're going to get better. It's
Yeah.
like a matter of fact. And people will see that. And it's going to be really cool for people who have been with you to see that growth. It'll
Yeah.
make it like more genuine. So at least that's my look at it. Like, you have to fuck up to get
Yeah.
better.
Speaking, no, dude. I mean, that's good advice, especially coming from an artist standpoint. And like, I'm not a musician of any kind,
Right.
but it's been a journey to get where I'm at, and I'm nowhere near where I want to be, in any sense of it. But so I definitely I can relate to that on being a perfectionist. Like, I kind of sit in between this. It always wanting to be better. Like, I always want to be better.
Always.
I cannot, like, I don't get content with good, you know? Can always be better. And that's a good thing, you know? Like, even at my best, it's like, but I can do better, you know? But at the same time, I get kind of caught in this other side of it where it's like never enough,
Right.
you know? So it's a weird balance, and it's something I feel I'm starting to do better as I'm getting older. And when I say that, I mean like over the last year, 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's a growing thing, and it's something I'm never going to fully understand in my entire life, and I think that's part of being human.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest part of it, of what I've come to understand through my life, is understanding that I will never understand it. Like, I will never get to a point where I am just content, or I am just not enough. You know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
will never know everything.
Exactly.
You know?
It's a beautiful struggle. You need that, you know? How can you be in, like, aligned if you don't have something pulling left and right?
Right.
You know, if it's always pulling to the right, you're going to go in circles. And vice versa. If it's always pulling to the left, you're going to go in circles. So it's something that I've had to learn and grow. So that's good advice on what you're saying there with, like, just put it out. You know, that's something I had to get through too. Just putting it out.
Just
you
do
know?
it. Just
Like,
do it. Like, it's really that simple. Like, you'll come up in your mind, you'll come up with a million reasons not to, but at the end of the day, it's literally just do it.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe you're not doing it, but like everybody else is too. And so no one's going to notice if you're not doing it. So you have to do it, or it's just not going to happen.
Exactly. How do you think the greats got to where they're at? Like, they didn't just start there. Like, that's
Yeah.
not how that works.
Yeah, they
You
had,
know?
they had to play shitty bars for, years.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the history of every great band or musician, I'm sure
But for the most part,
people
that
pop up like
that kind of
you
is
know?
how it is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Zach Bryan is the only example I fully know off the top of my head where he really didn't do that. But even for him, he had a weird upbringing where he talked about it on his Joe Rogan podcast, which is actually really cool. But he talked about it where he was in the Navy, he was a for-lifer or whatever. His grandpa, his dad were also in the Navy. Not important. So, like, his plan was just being in the Navy, and he made music for fun. He would just throw it on Twitter. Or, like, one video blew up, and then one song blew up, and then one more blew up. And then it got to the point where, he, like, was so big and popular on social media, like, they ended up, like, kind of kicking him out of the military. He got a, what is it called when it's a good? Honorable discharge. Yeah, he had an honorable discharge. Him and Elvis Presley are the only two people who have ever gotten that for music. Or
Word.
it may be in general, but from what I understand, music. So, but what you're saying, like, going back to your point, is it does. You do have to, like, work up to it. Like, you don't just drop a song and blow up. That's
Yeah.
not how that shit works.
I mean, you can, but like, dude, you got to put a lot of. No, you can't. Like, I'm trying to think of it. Like, no, you can't. Like, you got to put a lot of work into it and a lot of money to do that. The
Yeah.
only way to do that is to have like a lot of money, and for independent artists, most of the time, you don't have a lot of money. Like, me,
Exactly.
I'm trying to do this like cheap as possible. Like, that's something I've been trying to overcome, is having to put, trying to balance going to school and trying to balance, work
Erron?
life and music.
What's up?
This camera went dark.
Went dark. All right, hold up. All good.
Pause the pod.
Pause the pod. This happens often. Well, not actually. This happens with us often.
Someone's been blowing up my phone.
Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure what happened. Let me know if. Let me know if that happens again. It shouldn't.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay. All right. What was I talking about? Sorry about that. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about.
We'll just start somewhere new.
I don't know what I'm ever fucking saying on this
God
goddamn
damn it.
podcast.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Just
Well,
talking, just
Lock
yapping.
in.
Yeah.
Professional
What-
yapper.
lock in. Dude, my little brother's been saying he says phrases to my mom all the time, and that's one that she's picked up. Like, my mom will do some, she's like, I don't know, she'll drop something. Mom, lock in. She's like, I'm just not locked in. What the fuck is happening? Like, she came in and just said, she's like, I lost my phone. I'm just not locked in. I was like,
Dude,
huh?
For as long as I've known her, she hasn't been locked in. She
Yeah,
uses her
honestly,
phone so often.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. The other day she lost it and it was sitting in front of her. I adore her. She's so funny. But she raised 5 kids on her own. I always said you got to be crazy to be able to do that. To raise 5 boys on your own, all boys.
Solo.
Yeah, something's gotta give. You can't raise 5 boys and remember everything.
Yeah, and remember where your phone is. You're gonna do one or the other.
And
You either lose a kid or you lose a phone. And honestly, we still have all 5 of us, so I guess it worked out, including Mudge, who's I guess the 6th. And then you two, you and Joey never managed to get fucking lost. I've known Zach since 2nd grade, so we've been friends
We know each
for a
other
minute.
from 1st grade.
Since 1st grade. We
Us,
didn't
us and
Wow,
Joey have been
dude.
together. I mean, friends since
well, we weren't
second.
we weren't friends in 1st grade.
No, we weren't
hated
friends
each
in
other.
kindergarten.
Was it kindergarten? I say this wrong every time.
You do, because I didn't like you, and then we sat next
I
to
didn't
each
like
other
you.
during reading time. We sat next to each other during reading time, and we're like, I know you, and I don't know anyone else. We're friends.
yeah.
Wow.
And I-
That's
well,
really
technically-
beautiful.
Technically, I knew Joey since preschool.
Okay.
He hit me in the head with a tiger on my birthday.
And then you beat his ass.
I punched him in the stomach, and I didn't have to go in timeout, and he did.
And you made him cry, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
Joey's a bitch. Joey's been born a bitch.
Damn.
Sorry.
I'll still swing on him.
Off the Joey slander.
Fuck Joey. God damn.
That's what I'm saying.
We should just jump his ass when we see him today. Just run in the door. We're going to see him today. He's having a baby shower. We should just.
You're gonna jump him at his baby shower?
He's in the military. He'd probably beat the
In
fuck
front of
out
his
of us
family?
right there. No, well, yeah.
That'd be kind of.
I don't know. I do.
Frank would love it. His dad.
Yes, Pop's gonna be there.
But if
I
you guys,
assume.
No idea.
if you guys beat up the father, then you guys become the father.
Good fucking. Oh wait, it's a good point. I ain't paying child support.
Think about that. But you guys could split it, so it'd be kind of cheap.
I'm gone, dude. I'm going back to Mexico. You have fucking fun with that, Zach.
Wow.
I'm dodging those.
Where are you going? New Zealand?
No,
Free?
changing my name.
Where would you go?
Nowhere, dude. I just moved right down the street. They wouldn't know.
Wow. Get like a fake mustache or something.
You already had some
Yeah,
mustache.
I know, but like get a
Big
really
one, big
big,
one.
obvious one.
With
Yeah.
like curls. Where would you go? And you run away right now.
Dude, I go to Germany.
Oh, really? Germany? I would not go to Mexico. Fuck.
Oh my god. Foul.
Man, I'd go.
My eat alarm went
You know,
off. Sorry, guys.
I've heard.
Shout out my girl.
Maybe I'll go. I'll probably go to like those.
What did you just say? What?
Anyway. Yo.
Probably just go somewhere in South America.
South America?
Yep.
Yeah.
Germany, you get found
No,
quick.
fuck Germany. I meant Austria.
Austria. Why Austria?
I don't know.
You just saying shit?
I'm just saying shit. No, I had a good reason for Germany because they got castles and stuff. And I like the castles, and I think it's kind of like a beautiful scene. But
Castles are cool.
I don't know. Germany, I feel like I kind of like lose my mind in Germany. I feel like people like the language.
They're,
Like,
well, they're
Oh,
a lot.
yeah.
They're like
Like-
rule followers. They don't.
yeah, like they're
you-
real strict.
You'll get. Someone will be like, look at you weird or say something if you jaywalk.
And they really judge you if you're like
yeah,
late
you
and
heard
shit.
what they did in World War II, right?
What'd they do?
Some pretty bad stuff.
Really? Oh, shit. I gotta learn about that. I don't hear about that. Shit.
Uh,
Anyway.
Is that what they do? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like you're fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking with you, man. What do you think? I don't know about the
I don't know, man.
Holocaust.
I don't know, man.
Oh my god, dude. You don't think I know about you don't think I watched Schindler's List? Come on.
I'd go to Australia. He said, "What'd they do?"
Australia's cool, but they got the spiders and shit.
That's okay. Those
Really?
big ones,
Yeah.
they're not that bad. They're pretty friendly.
Mm.
Well, friendly is relative.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't know what you mean like friendly. Like what's friendly? Do you like jump on your head?
Like
and-
they're not gonna attack you. Like they're not like a. You have more of a chance of like a rabid dog. I'm just speaking on my ass. I don't actually know if this is true.
Yeah, I think
But
you're
you
lying.
have more of a chance of getting attacked by like a rabid dog
Oh,
than a damn spider.
yeah, no, you're good. As long
not like a
as-
kangaroo or something.
Kangaroos are assholes, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
I-
You see the video of that guy?
I feel like you could box a kangaroo, bro.
Oh, I'd beat the dog shit out of a damn kangaroo.
I feel like you could fight a
Have
kangaroo.
you seen? You know what video I'm talking about? Where he fucking the kangaroo's choking his dog.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
river.
in the water.
In the
That
river.
is so dangerous because like if you don't win that fight against the kangaroo,
Dude, they drown
done
you.
for.
They drown you.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
done for.
Yeah.
You're not coming back.
I'd do it if a kangaroo was. To be honest, though, I wouldn't go out there barehanded. I'd go out there with like a fucking
The
gun
gloves.
or a
Whoa,
wood.
what a
gloves!
You can't fight a kangaroo
He's
with a
drowning my dog. I'm gonna fucking kill it. Okay.
Okay, I was saying for your
I'm gonna
hand,
kill
for
it.
your hands, you know, you don't.
I'm not
You
making
gotta get
bad
at least
for
wrist wraps.
Exactly. See,
Something you don't.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to think for your protection.
your dog is drowning, and you're gonna sit there. Hold on, you make my wrist.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
what?
Okay, well,
I'm grabbing a stick.
You think
or a
you
rock.
think you're a good enough shot to shoot the kangaroo and not shoot your dog?
Oh, I think I'd walk up close.
Okay.
Because think it has to have both arms there.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
either letting go.
What if it gets the gun from you? What are you gonna do then?
Dude, that's terrifying. What if it gets the gun from you?
You-
Because
you be-
I don't doubt a kangaroo could flip a gun on you easily.
It's the one conscious kangaroo.
I'd like fumble it.
Planet of the Apes.
I like fumble it and like throw it to it and you'd catch it. The little, what are the Joey? They're called Joeys, right? In the pouch?
Yeah.
Joey would have it.
Bro, he'd have like a little gat.
Little Smith and Wesson.
That's
This
hard.
podcast. Dude, I was talking about something before we got messed up. And now we're talking about fighting kangaroos,
Kangaroos with
dude,
guns
and the
and shit.
Holocaust. Like, this is what happens. Welcome back to the Late Night Drive.
Yeah, and I'm Sasquatch.
Yeah, this is Sasquatch. I'm Zach. That's Aaron behind the camera. Happy to be here.
Just saying, I did move the cameras correctly to
Did you actually?
that. Yeah.
Zach has never done this before, so today is his first day, which it's kind of fucking.
He's doing a great job.
I think he's doing amazing.
Yeah.
Other than you turned one of the cameras off. and
Other
made
than you
record.
did
Yeah.
that shit, I was kind of mad.
You know.
I didn't want to say nothing, but
We were about to put you and a kangaroo in the same room.
I'd win.
You would win. You'd build a damn bomb. I don't know. I said that. So let's get back on topic. So
Yep.
growing up, you said you were making beats and stuff on your dad's tablet at like the age of 8.
yeah, man. So like, you know, Apple had GarageBand, and that
Mhm.
was kind of huge for me. So
Mhm.
shout out GarageBand. That's fucking awesome.
Shout out Apple.
Uh,
Sponsor us.
No, I don't know about shout out Apple.
Is Apple bad? I don't shout
I
out
don't.
Apple.
I don't know if I might get like Apple like branding in the future. So I'm not trying to like
I can cut it. Shout out Germany.
shout. Let's stop with the shout outs for a
Shout
minute.
out Germany after 1945.
Let's just keep it moving.
They
Anyway,
really got
anyway,
us
so
in
yeah,
the second half.
GarageBand was huge for me. You know,
Yeah.
I played on that for like years and years until I was about like 13, and then I kind of started getting like semi-serious in like middle school. And so I remember I like made my first song, and like my dad left the house for an evening. I had already made a beat, and I just recorded it in my bathroom. It was some emo shit because I was
Mhm.
listening to Lil Peep at the time, you know.
Oh, dude, fucking same.
And so like yeah, I put it up on SoundCloud up in middle school, and it was like lame as hell because everyone in middle school was like, "Oh, you're a SoundCloud rapper."
Oh
you're a
yeah, you
SoundCloud
got
rapper."
bullied for
You
it.
couldn't,
for
dude. You
sure.
couldn't do shit. Oh,
Yeah.
you want to do something? Fuck you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of a struggle for a couple years, and then like I ended up meeting my best friend through music because who's a musician as well, and that was huge for me because he lived in Lakewood as well. He was like the only other dude from Lakewood who made music, and so I hit him up on SoundCloud DMs like,
I
"Yo,
didn't know that was the thing.
I didn't know either. It was the only time I ever used it. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, you trying to work?" Like something like that.
yeah.
And we met up a couple times. We hung out, and then like high school rolled around, and we just kicking it.
This
So,
was in middle school. that
Yeah.
Oh wow.
yeah. And so we met up in high school and everything. Like we really became friends then, and then, like we just been pretty locked in. And
That's the shit.
he'd been making music. I've been making music. We got like a couple bands, couple collectives, and dude, yeah, it's
You guys
just
just been working together since.
yeah. We're definitely more independent.
Mm-hmm.
We used to kind of be like a duo, but we just really have different styles.
Yeah,
Like they're both
nothing
really
wrong with
dope.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his style is really dope too. Shout out Doves Die Crashing.
Yeah.
Check him out on Instagram and SoundCloud.
Big shout out. Big
But
shout out.
yeah, he's been huge. He's like behind some of my recent song. He produced that. He's been huge for production too, because when I met him, he was like working with a DAW on a computer and everything. I was still on my iPhone,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
he had me like buy a laptop and level up.
So
and
he showed you the next step.
pretty much,
essentially.
yeah. He got me
Wow.
introduced to Logic and all that, Logic Pro, and so
Mhm.
he helped me out with a lot of like the basics, and
Right.
you know, we just kind of worked as like a duo. We built off each other, like really for real, like, you know, Adventure Time, Finn and Jake.
Finn and Jake.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Shit, I was I'm Finn for
Obviously,
sure.
you give me Finn vibes. I
Yeah.
can definitely see that.
I was Finn for Halloween last year.
Were you really?
Yeah,
Dude, we should do that. You're definitely Jake, though.
Yeah, I was the question.
1,000%
Yeah,
Jake.
you're definitely
Wasn't-
Jake. I'm
that's-
definitely Finn. I don't know what the fuck's going on all the time. Joey
The
can be
constant harassment of the female gender makes me sick.
That's sick. So, So growing up, I guess I wanna before that before you started like at 8 years old, you start messing around with the tablet, right? Making beats on the tablet, right? 8 years old, is what you said? So was there anything that like really showed you like, oh, this is what I want to do leading up to that? Was it you just messing with it, or was it like maybe a certain like band or music, or did you kind of just know like there's something here?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff. Like I just always liked music. I always like listen to the radio. I used to try to like predict what songs were next up on the radio all the time. My dad had like a killer playlist.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid, like
Yeah.
seriously, I was always listening to like Michael Jackson, a little bit of Frank Ocean in
That's
there,
huge.
a lot of like Kanye's like 808 and Heartbreaks. Like that album is huge for me.
Great album.
Like so, and many more like classic hip hop like Nas and like Talib Kweli and just some real raw talent that I just kind of got. And Tribe Called Quest was huge for me too, and the Far Side, to just name like groups in particular that they really influenced me for that. And just kind of like that old school hip hop scene. And I also started breakdancing when I was I think like 9 or 10. Yeah, so I just kind of had influences coming in. Like, yeah, breakdance was huge. I loved breakdancing. So
Really?
yeah, that was my introduction to like funk music and really, understanding rhythm. That was my introduction to like graffiti and street art.
Yeah.
And I found my passion for that. Unfortunately,
Like doing it
yeah,
legally, obviously.
of course,
Of
legally doing street art, graffiti. You have a permit on buildings that the owners know you're doing,
Yeah.
Yes.
and not at like 3 a.m. with a hoodie on or something and like rubber gloves.
That would make sense.
That'd be crazy.
Crazy. Subway Surfers.
Getting out of the alleyway and then seeing the police 30 seconds later, taking a big breath of relief. You wouldn't have to worry about that. But anyway,
Not over here.
what was I saying? But yeah, I don't know what I was saying.
No, you pretty much answered it. That's pretty sick. So
Yeah.
yeah, because I always wonder, because I don't know, I liked music growing up, and a part of me growing up thought I would do music, but I just never found my niche. Niche? Is it niche?
I think either way.
Whatever. My part of it that I would do, like I have a good friend, shout out to Chase. I hate you, Big Chase. He's a producer. He's been making music since middle school. So like he was a big one where like his thing, he wasn't, like he found his part, he started producing and then he ended up moving towards rapping. But I don't know, I never found it, and music was always something that's really been big in my life. Like every year I pulled 210,000, and then like this last year I pulled 900 and what was it? It was 98,000 minutes on Spotify. 210,000 was wrong. It was whatever. But 98,000 minutes
Flexer.
on Spotify. Big time, bro. That shit's hard. I listen to music for real. Now with that, I'm not just listening to fucking like one genre. So like, I don't know. But like kind of going back to what we were saying, like that early influence of being around all the different styles. So like your dad showing you music from Michael Jackson to Frank Ocean, which really isn't that big, but on paper kind of is because of the different genres and stuff. Like that's huge, So that obviously is going to play a big role. So then you said you did breakdancing. How long did you do that?
Only for a couple of years, really.
Okay.
I wish I could have done it longer, but like it just came down to like a thing of like, sometimes your parents' schedule don't fit. So it was just kind of one of those things that I hadn't done. But like, dude, it was raw. Like I performed a couple times with my group.
Really?
Once even like solo. I still like know some of the moves to this day. I've been trying to actually get back into it recently because like, that's been the reason I've been working out.
Yeah.
It's because there's this dance move I want to hit, but like it requires insane core and upper body strength.
What is it?
It's called like the phaser.
The phaser.
I think if I have that right, and it's where you do the spin move. Some people like spin on their back, but it's where you just do it with your arms. So you hold your entire body up and you spin your legs up in the air. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And the legs kick around.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm trying
that'd be sick.
Cause like imagine like I just bust that shit up.
That'd be sick.
Like what?
You're not 21 yet, right? Oh, we messed up then.
Oh,
I got
shit.
it. No, you're good. In my defense, I did not set up this start of it.
Who's getting fired?
Keep
My
it up.
boss.
He's getting done.
Tommy's gone.
Tommy. Say goodbye.
Dude, last time we recorded, we had some dude
Oh yeah, that was whack.
A full-blown freak out. It was actually crazy. He had a full-blown shed.
We didn't even realize it at first. It was we
Oh,
like
that
we
shit's
heard him yell and we just
crazy.
thought it was like his boss was still here, but he was actually gone.
Yeah, everyone was gone.
Yeah.
Everyone was in here. He was so
Your boss had a freak out?
No.
No.
So it was some guy. He rented out the back studio, and he rented out the back studio, and then like he left, and then came back, and he was like, "I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to do that." He was covering his head with his hoodie like this, because we have cameras, and he was like, "I'm sorry, like I just had to do that. Like the cops are already on the way. If they ask you anything, like I was never here." Like yelling this, and we have the headphones on, so like we can't actually hear well what's going on out there. So we heard him yelling. And I figured like I genuinely figured he dropped something and was yelling to my boss, right? But we didn't know no one else was here except for him, and we knew he was recording. Like he was not recording. He had a photo shoot in there. It was like, whatever. Like that's a normal thing, and so we had no idea. Turns out he had like a full like breakdown. Like we don't know what happened. He deleted his Instagram. The dude just fell off the face of the earth. It was kind of scary. And then my boss called me, and we had to go like kind of walk through and make sure he didn't steal anything.
And then I ripped my jeans.
And then Zach, how did you? Oh yeah, you got him caught.
Yeah, caught on a nail sticking out. The back pocket ripped.
I got nervous and I ripped his jeans.
Wow.
It happens, man. So back to it. So with the breakdancing, so you said it just didn't work out with timing and stuff, you know, because you were so young.
Studio Santana, man.
What'd you say?
Studio Santana.
Shout out to Studio Santana.
Yeah.
Lakewood?
No, this was in East Cleveland.
East Cleveland, okay.
It's by Clark.
Yeah. How long have you been in Lakewood?
So I live like, not to like dox myself, but I'm in like more so Cleveland and then Lakewood. I just kind of go to Lakewood schools, and that's where all my friends are. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like where I'm based, I guess.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But I stay around like the West Park area,
Mhm.
you know. And so, but yeah, I've been there my whole life.
That's sick.
Haven't really moved in from anywhere.
Yeah.
Born and raised Ohio.
I'm the same way. I'm from fucking
216,
burbs.
216 in my blood. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. You know it. So what made you get into break style? What do you call it? Break styling? What the fuck? I'm having a stroke right now.
Break dancing.
Break dancing. God damn.
I mean, what's not to get into breakdancing? I mean, like being a b-boy and that music, like it was all just awesome to me. Like
What's a b-boy?
someone who breakdances, man.
That's what that's called, a b-boy.
A b-boy, man. That was like the classic term.
Damn.
Man. Yeah, dude.
That's kind of sick. A b-boy.
Yeah, man. B-boy, get the style
I
right.
never heard that.
But yeah, I was like, my shit was b-boy extra.
Really?
B-boy extra. Cause
No way.
that's what my mom always called me. She called me extra.
Extra.
Cause like,
That's funny.
cause when people would come around the house, what would I do? I'd start acting extra. Like,
Wait, what would you do?
I don't know, bro. I was just like talking to people, and she'd always hate on my ass. Like,
You were probably talking shit.
definitely like. I was definitely talking shit about her. Like, mama, don't feed us. And she's like, stop acting extra. You know, like stupid shit like that. But shout out my mama. She awesome. She feed us
That's funny. She feed us. My mama don't feed us
most
either.
nights.
Most nights. This is a mom slander episode.
Anyway,
But so that's sick. So from there, so you said you wanted to get back into it. Now you're not 21, right?
yeah, no, I'm only 19.
Yeah. You're youngin'. I didn't know that when we first met.
Yeah, I didn't know that you were
It's
so
crazy.
old and like decrepit and like washed up.
I'm 22, boy.
Shit.
22.
Damn. Call me Kevin Hart. Damn.
Fucking short like him, bitch.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, I see you.
Come
I see
on,
you.
the Thunder's here.
All right, when the camera's off.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We'll meet you in the empty ass parking lot.
All right,
I parked out back.
bet. We're gonna see who's having that breakdown next.
Damn. But
Anyway.
So, yeah, because I met you in. I guess I'll move up in the storyline. So going through middle school, I wanna get into that. So going through middle school, because I think middle school is tough for everyone,
Yeah, worst
And
time
then-
of my life.
which is fair. Like I can only imagine being like an artist in middle school, dude. If you wore your shorts an inch too high or an inch too low, you were gay regardless. You know what I mean? Like, and there's nothing wrong with being gay, but we're talking middle school.
You
Yeah,
know, you hold
like-
your pencil the wrong way.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're done. You're gonna get bullied for a week or that day, and then they'll forget about it the next day, and they'll go make fun of someone. I mean, everyone got. I definitely
Yeah.
got bullied in middle school. I was a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, man, it came for everybody. No one was safe.
Really did.
No one
So
was
that
safe.
was a hard time in your life.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with middle school at all.
Yeah.
Fuck my middle school. My teachers sucked ass. I always was getting in trouble, getting in fights from like elementary up until about high school. I was always getting in fights in school, just about like stupid shit. Usually about girls with some other nerds, because I was being a nerd fighting over girls. Yeah, like who does that? But like, and other than that, man, like, what else I could believe for? Yeah, it was just a SoundCloud rapper thing, dude. Just always riding your tails. I went through a couple name changes to try to dodge it.
Oh wow, really?
You know, there was one time I dropped merch. No, I was getting ambitious, bro. I dropped merch, and people copped it.
Oh no, really?
And I thought that was good at the moment, but like in hindsight,
bought it like real money. Bought it?
Yeah, like it was like $20. I put it up on like one of those like creative ink sites, you know, type, and just like made it as cheap, so I was making no profit because I just wanted people to have stuff from me because I wasn't looking for money. I was in middle school. I was a broke boy. Anyways, so. Yeah, man. Yeah, some people copped it, and that's kind of embarrassing in hindsight. I wish those things didn't exist.
So what was, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but like what would they do? They would wear it or like.
Yeah, man. And just like, I don't know. It's just like people badger you all the time. It's not really big deal stuff, but it's more so just like the badgering and just kind of like the belittling that I feel like everyone faces when they're trying to be something, no matter who you are, especially when it's an artist or some sort of like, I bet you face it too with a podcast. I bet people say.
A little.
Yeah, I mean, like. You get it a lot with SoundCloud artists. Like, and it's still to this day, I don't present myself as a SoundCloud artist. Like, it's just what I upload on because it's just where I'm at right now.
It sucks that there's that kind of, there's that kind of like.
Connotation.
Yeah, connotation over like being a SoundCloud artist. Like,
I mean,
there's nothing wrong with like Spotify doesn't pay you for shit.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shitty artists though.
I agree.
And that's what makes, I mean, it makes sense, bro.
There's a lot of shitty podcasts. Like, that's what it is. But that doesn't mean you should or shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, I do get what you mean.
Make the shitty music for sure. I love the shitty music.
Yeah, like, I mean, it goes back to what you were saying earlier.
Exactly. Most of the underground right now is like dog shit, but it's fucking awesome. Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm not a big fan of the underground right now. Shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Because they will, because they crazy. But it's like, it's still funny to see what the fuck they're up to, like production wise, and just pushing them the limit and just doing stupid shit just for the fun of it.
But like, that's what it's supposed to be. Like, that's what it should be, is doing, like, you got to make some garbage to be like, oh, but this one little thing was good. Like, this one little part of it that I made was pretty nice.
Right,
like,
making garbage sometimes leads you to the best results, dude.
Facts.
Because
like,
garbage is sometimes fire.
Exactly.
Horseshoe theory, dude. You could make it like, you know, like if it's garbage enough, it's low-key fire. You know, if it's too good, if it's too clean, it's low-key trash. Like,
I've never heard of this horseshoe theory.
I just came up with it right now. It applies to something else. It applies to like politics of just like, you know, like I've learned this because like whatever, but it's like the society is like liberal right now, but it'll swing to being Republican. It'll swing to be. Yeah. That's what the horseshoe is. But I don't use it like that.
I've never heard that before. That's interesting. Horseshoe. I thought you were gonna hit me with some yee ass shit. My bad.
Yee. Speaking of yee, dude, I rode a horse in LA.
Did you?
Yeah, that was like
on a trail.
Yeah, like life-changing.
Give me the setting. Life-changing experience,
dude. In the hills,
run it down.
Beautiful hills, beautiful sunlight, beautiful tour guide, beautiful horse. Horse's name is Lil Bro. Big, huge, black stallion. Awesome, bro.
You ride like an actual stallion?
Like not an actual stallion. Okay. Not an actual stallion, but he's a horse.
Yeah, big ass horse.
Big ass horse. Big ass cool ass horse. I've never rode a horse before.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm there, and like it's a nice ass day. They got chickens running around the ranch. They got this friendly ass farm dog. You pet the farm dog, then you get up on the horse. Dude, I was like rubbing his neck. I was making eye contact with him. I'm like, bro, I trust you. You trust me. Cause like I'm low key, like he could fuck my life.
This is sensual, man. I like
he
this.
He could kill me. I'm really.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm on that horse, my hands are on it. Like my life is in his hands, his hooves. You know, so I'm like telling him, I'm like, bro, I trust you, but you gotta trust me that I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Right.
You know, but yeah, it was really beautiful, dude. Riding up the path, like they would like ride right against the edge of the mountain, and so like it was just a beautiful skyline, man. Like I wish I had better poetic words. I probably should as a musician to describe this, you know. But like,
you don't gotta describe it. It was beautiful to you.
Yeah, it was like
you describe it perfectly.
I've never been one for the country. Like I've always been a city boy. I've always like I hate that. I hate being out in the sticks. I don't like being in the middle of nowhere. I need to be connected. I need to like be able to go to the corner store. Like get the fuck out of here. But that was the first time I was like, maybe I could have a nice American ranch. Yeah. Maybe I could buy like 40 acres. Yeah. Maybe I should like start being a plumber and work towards this lifestyle. No.
I don't know about all that.
No, I don't know about not all that. But
I don't know. I'm gonna sound like an old head, but you're young. Like you're 18. At 18, I was the same way.
It's over.
It's over.
Life is. I'm 19. It's over, bro.
No,
I gotta make it this year or it's over.
no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that's very subject to change. I was the same exact way when I was 18. I'm only 22, and now I'm like, man, I go outside. I'm like, look at this fucking. I'll just stare at the sky. I fucking love the sky. Like, dude, a nice sunrise, sunset. I'll just look at clouds. Like,
dude, it's beautiful.
everyone has a thing. You'll find there'll be something for you. Everyone has a thing that they like to look at, right? I have a buddy. He likes trees, right? Some people like beaches. I like the sky. Some people like birds. You'll have it comes.
Yeah, I mean, I like the water, you know.
Yeah, water's a good one.
Did you guys see the Northern Lights?
No,
Dude, I did actually. I did. I went out. I snuck out of my house, and I skateboarded down to Lakewood Park to go see, and then I lost my keys and was locked out of my house the entire night.
You didn't like
you didn't want to wake anyone
like,
up.
Dude, I had to wake my dad up, and that shit was scary.
Pissed?
I'm not trying to sound like a kid though, but like, dude, yeah, he was mad as hell, bro. Like,
Yeah, you're
dude,
18.
I can't tell you. I'm 19. I can't tell you the guilt. I can't tell you the guilt I felt, bro, walking in like a bum after failure of searching for my keys around the entire city. That not only did I go to the park, of course, my dumbass was like, well, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go up to this 7-Eleven that's on the other side of the city, and I'm gonna go check this out because it's beautiful out and it's nighttime, but I'm feeling the vibe. So I went across my entire damn city and then had to backtrack across it, only not to find my. I found him the next day.
Oh, you did find him? I was gonna say
someone had picked him up, and
Really?
the first spot I went to where I thought I lost him, I was doing skate tricks in the Giant Eagle parking lot, and they fell out my pocket there, and someone had picked him up and brought him in there. At like the middle, the truck driver got there and brought him in. So like,
That's very nice of him. Yeah.
I guess, but also like I could have got the fuck in my house if he didn't have to be such a nice fucking guy. Like, thanks so much, you locked me out my house.
Piece of shit.
Piece of
Some
shit.
Fucking crackhead took it.
Dude, and maybe I'd fucking find him and get my keys back. I'm actually friendly with a lot of the crackheads in
Yeah,
my
he's probably
city.
trying to
Best
scrap it.
believe.
Crazy flex.
Best believe, dude.
What'd you say?
My city.
He's probably trying to scrap it.
Yeah.
My keys?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not enough, I don't think, man. I don't got that many keys. But yeah, dude, my city's got a lot of interesting characters. You know?
Yeah, my brother lives in Lakewood. There's a mural in Lakewood that my brother did. We don't need to get into it because I couldn't even tell you what street it's on or where it's at. I could drive there from any location, but I don't know where the fuck it's at. Regardless, that's crazy. You know, there was always something to kind of sneaking out. Like, I'm not that much older than you, but my mom doesn't give a shit now. Like, I'm usually leaving, doing random shit, you know? But there was always something to it. I always felt I didn't sneak out of my house much at all. I feel like I was always sneaking out of, like, other friends' house, like, with them. I don't know if I was the bad influence, but, like we go to Joey's house, and we fucking sneak out of Joey's house. We didn't really sneak out of my house much. I wouldn't say. We did, but to be honest, we didn't sneak out as much as it was just, we just left out, we went out the front door.
Yeah, we
kind of just left.
went to the Circle K.
Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe that's because we weren't really out doing crazy shit too often.
Nah,
Not crazy shit that would be put onto this podcast, as far as Tina would know. But there was something to it. And what you were saying, that, like, skating around, like, being out in the city in the middle of the night,
Oh yeah,
there's something to it.
yeah, man. Like, just like being able to go down the middle of the main intersection of my city and just be like, yeah, like I own this shit.
Yeah, you do feel on top of the world, though.
This is
Like,
all me right
seriously.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's real cool. I don't know though, but like I'm kind of sick of my city though. At the same time, like
Everyone is.
it's cool, but like I'm 19. I'm really looking to branch out. Like in the next couple of years, I'm definitely looking to go to NY or
Really?
yeah, I'm looking to go to New York especially. Like LA could be cool, but I'm not really interested. New York's
Yeah.
definitely more my style. Like I said, I like that. Like I know LA's a city, but like it's a different type of city than New York is.
New York's
Like,
a different city than
New York-
any other city.
I feel like I could comfortably lose my mind in New York.
That's fair. I feel like everyone did.
You know, and like I kind of like need to. I think I need to go to New York to like lose my mind.
That's a cool way to put that. I could comfortably lose my mind. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
something I've thought about a lot.
Yeah, I like that. No, I do like that. I always liked New York. I would like to live in the actual city, like in a fucking. Now, obviously, it's expensive.
It
But like
cut
in
out
a
again.
Tower. The camera did.
Yeah. Camera 3.
All right, turn it off and back on. Up top is a switch.
Dude, he turned it off again.
I know.
What are we gonna
It's
do?
Probably overheating. I don't understand what the fuck's happening.
Too
There's a
hot.
switch, yeah. There and then back on. Oh, wait, there's another part.
Police and a fireman.
What are you talking about?
It's too hot. Hot damn. Police and a fireman. Bruno Mars, bro. Come on.
I got it.
Hey, how?
It's your camera, bro. You're the one fucking it up.
I gotta pee. We're at 55 minutes.
Okay, we'll finish up here soon. Cool. Dickhead called me old. I'm gonna fucking drop some knowledge on your bitch ass. What's his name is my age? Our other buddy, fucking
Hunter?
Hunter.
Yeah, he's old as hell,
I just called
too.
him Jackson. I don't know why.
Hunter's old as hell, too.
I think Hunter's in between, though. I think Hunter's a year under me. I don't know.
All y'all old as hell. I'm going to say that until I turn 20 because I'm just trying to ride this high. I'm trying to ride this high.
Bro, I'm 22. I'm still young as shit.
Bro, it's over.
It's over.
I can't tell you how over it is, dude.
No.
I've been thinking that since I've been thinking it's over since I was 16 with rap.
Why?
Like, in my it's kind of a fucked up mentality, but like, me and my friend, we were like, do we have to make it by the time we're 16? And like,
16?
we were just making beats. Like, we were just starting. So it was kind of like a fucked up thought process. That kind of like, yeah,
no
man.
one makes it at 16.
That's not true. Lil Wayne.
Oh my. Are you for real?
I'm not Lil Wayne. Like,
There's a few things that are different between you and Lil Wayne.
yeah,
I could point them out.
Just a couple though.
You almost got the hair.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. Actually, maybe I should grow it out and
The dreads.
should I get cornrows?
Oh my god, please! I would pay.
Dreads. I don't think I could grow my hair out enough to get dreads. Like that's what I'm saying, cornrows.
I don't know how dreads work. Like, could you get dreads?
I don't think so, bro.
I'm not being like
Next topic.
racist or stereotypical, but like
I don't.
people have different hairs. Like that's a very normal thing.
Yeah.
Like from Italian to German to African American to white. I don't know if a white person could have dreads. I don't know how that works. I think so. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I know we can get
You could just get like a weave.
a weave. That's a good point. Bob Marley in this bitch. So when I met you,
Rasta man.
here's an interesting one. So when I met you, it was at the Rock Hall.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say her name, but shout out that professor. She
Yeah,
was the
dude.
shit.
Awesome.
She was great. But I met you in a class we were taking in the Rock Hall. We were taking history of rock and roll. I don't know. I talked to people, but that was my first semester back in school after taking a year and a half off or a year off, however long.
Right.
So that's why we're in the same classes, but I'm older than you because of that. So, but I met you, and one of the very first conversations we had was you were like, "You want to go to New York with me?"
Yeah, dude.
Brother, I've known you for 30 minutes.
I was really trying to do that. I was so depressed that none of my friends wanted to go to that show. It was in New York. I was at Earl Sweatshirt and a Mike show with The Alchemist in New York, in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Dream show, dream set, all stars. None of my friends want to make the trip.
Where did you plan on staying?
Dude, anywhere. I'd sleep on the street for that show.
No, brother.
I'd sleep in my car for a night, bro. I mean, like,
That's
realistically, we were going to get an Airbnb and, like, we were going to drive over there. Like, I had a whole plan. But, like,
I thought about it, like, seriously, but I was broke as shit.
everyone was broke at the time, and I couldn't hate because, like, I was low-key broke, too. I shouldn't really be making the trip, but it was, like, a once-in-a-lifetime show. So I was like,
yeah,
I'll make the money on my next check. I got to go see these dudes perform.
Right.
You know, and I missed the Mike show in Lakewood this year, too, dude.
I haven't been to a concert in a minute. I'm bad with concerts. I don't go.
I mean, every artist is charging like $35 a ticket, at least.
At least, dude. You go to a bigger name, fucking. My girl wants
At
to
least
go
70.
to. My girl wants to go to
It's
Noah
rough.
Khan. Bro, it's like $100+ a ticket.
I want to go to Camp Flognaw
It's
so
crazy.
bad, bro.
Who?
Camp Flognaw, Tyler the Creator's music festival he has.
I didn't even know.
But
it was a
it's
thing.
like, dude, I don't know the exact price of tickets, but like it's like
It's
over,
so expensive.
over 200, $500, and that's just to like go and like I'd have to travel, you know. And that's
Dude,
just some broke people
it's-
problems. But like shit, dude, I'm trying to like just see these motherfuckers
It's not that I
perform. I'm trying
can't-
to support, but I can't go broke.
I
know?
fucking get that, dude. It's not that I can't like afford it. It's that like there's other things I got money to spend on. I need a new laptop. You know, like I
I'm
can't
trying to
be
like move out.
Exactly. So I don't know. That's its own thing. I understand they got to make their money. That's
Bro.
where they make most of their money, regardless.
Fuck them. They know they could be charging less. I'm gonna be real. Fuck mainstream artists. They are, especially Taylor Swift. She's scalping her fans.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like what I think it was Nirvana. They're like they found out they were charging like $25 a ticket. Like
Mhm.
just the manager was doing it, and he's like, "We're charging $25 a ticket. That's bullshit."
And most times artists aren't in control of it, right? But it's their contracts and all that, and they want to make the most money. Of course, I get it. Be an artist, be a hustler, but like at the end of the day, I don't know. I think the ground between consumer and like artists, like we need to take care of each other. Like we only prosper together, you know. And I think it's kind of taking advantage of our community to be charging that much.
Do you think it's saturated?
What do you mean?
That's why. Do you think there's so many big name people?
And that's why I don't understand how it's even so expensive, because there's so many people. Because like, how can people afford to be going to so many shows? Like, when I don't know if it's cheaper, I feel like there'd be more turnout, right? Like,
This is me talking purely from an outside view. So obviously, I do not. I could be. I'm not saying this like I know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. But a part of me feels like it's like one person goes, well, this person's charging this much for tickets. Why can't I do that? So then they raise theirs. And then another artist goes, well, I'm a bigger artist than them, so I should definitely make more.
yeah, I mean, that's just like
You
ego
know?
and shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's kind of bogus to let your ego get in the way.
I
of your
agree
fans.
fully, and I'm not saying that's right, but I don't know. Part of me feels like that's what's going on is people see what other people are doing and they want it. They
Yeah.
want to do that. You know, I don't know. People also
Shout
they
out
go-
capitalism.
yeah, facts, dude. Jesus Christ. But people really let that shit just control them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. But then again, would we be any better?
Yeah, man. I've had that same issue because like I had to stop doing shows for a while because I haven't found venues that are gonna charge what I'd like for a ticket. Like I was working with this one production company for a while, and I don't know. The shows were kind of shitty. They weren't well put together, and they were charging like $15, $20, $25 sometimes for amateur shows. So I'm not trying to charge my friends $25 to come see me do
Yeah.
my act, especially when
Yeah.
it's amateur rappers who are basically a bunch of nobodies.
And are you even getting a cut of that?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Because
Like
sometimes you don't.
sometimes I don't. So where does
Yeah.
that money go? Right to the promoter, which I get. They got to make their money. I'm not complaining about that. You know, it's a big system. People need to get paid. But like, if you're charging that much, I mean, you shouldn't be charging that much.
I hear you.
I wouldn't mind not taking a cut as long as my people get it for like $10. I really feel like a show for amateur act should be like $10 tops.
Yeah.
You know.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And it sucks because you don't know when they need to charge this or they're taking advantage. You know? That's part.
Yeah, but you always get the vibe.
True.
I feel like I get the vibe, like when I know there's some grime going on, when there's trustworthy people, when there's people really trying to do you good. I mean, like, the vibe isn't everything. Obviously, do your research and
I know
who
what you
you're
mean,
working
though.
with, but
Yeah, I get what you mean. That's something in this industry that I'm learning is, like, I don't know. I don't want to toot our own horn, but, like, a lot of photo shoot places charge literally an arm and a leg just for you to come in and take pictures.
because they can.
And they won't even give you your own photographer. Or they make you use your own photographer. So you got to pay the photographer, and then you got to pay a fuck ton more for the, like, space. Like, we don't really do that. Like, I don't know. I guess I feel weird saying that because it sounds like I'm just promoting it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't make money off of that. Like, I'm not invested into this company. Like, I work here. I love it. Tommy is a very good friend of mine. Like, that, I'm invested personally, not like business wise. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, but that's one of the things we went for, that I learned going into it was that we're not trying to just charge a fuck ton of money for these people just because we can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is seeing some of these other studios where it's like, people are paying that shit. Like, really? You know?
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know. It's weird. It's all its own thing, and then at what
It's
point?
a hustle. Like anything else, it's a hustle.
At what point is it actually worth that price?
Yeah.
You know,
It's
what
probably
are
like
you
the
paying?
illusion of quality. Like you think if you're paying more, you're getting.
And that
Yeah, it's
delusion is
to a
so
point.
easy.
You're probably getting better stuff, but there is a point where you're just getting scammed.
Like wedding photographers.
Anything
real.
anything for a
Yeah.
wedding.
I'm gonna be real. The whole wedding
You
industry
You order a
is
3-tiered white
crazy.
cake.
The wedding industry is crazy with
fucking
scammers,
wild.
dude.
Yeah. If you just order like a 3-tier white cake and you're saying, oh, it's for a corporate event, you're getting $200. You say for it's a wedding, it's $650.
It's crazy.
That's
It
lucky a
doesn't.
hack. My mom's getting married. I'm gonna share that with her.
My mom's getting married next Saturday.
Hey, shout out your mom.
Yeah.
Tina, lock the fuck
Yeah,
in,
Tina-
dude. What are we doing?
He needs dad. No
No,
one's played catch.
no.
No one's played catch with this man for 15 years. He needs someone.
I'll step up.
You're 18.
I'm 19, man. Get it right.
No, I'm just saying it because you called me old, bro.
Hosts don't know nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
I'm tearing it down.
I said that when I came in here. I don't know shit.
Sasquatch coming in here stomping it.
Stomping
Anyway.
No way. Fuck that. Fuck that. How long have we been recording?
Yeah, are we in the plug section yet?
Yeah, we're an hour and 5.
I feel like that's not bad. Well, okay, so there are a few things I want to end with, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, this is edited, so like anything you need out or want out, let me know. But so I guess what I want to get at is you kind of answered one of the questions coming in, right? Like advice for other artists, advice for other people just working in an industry like what I do or what the entertainment industry, where it really is like a struggle. You don't go to school, get a fucking degree, and then go apply for jobs. Like,
it's not that easy.
It's not. There's so much shit that goes into it, you know, and that sucks because people don't always understand that. And I do relate to you on that. I guess you kind of answered it, but like, what advice would you really give for someone who, let's say, what advice would you give to you in middle school? Middle school you. Like, what are you telling yourself?
That's a great question. That's a fantastic question. I don't think I've ever thought about giving my past self advice, honestly. But
because it was clear that was a hard time in your life.
yeah,
you know?
my main one would just be like, you got to take care of yourself first. It's never really gonna be. You're not gonna be able to do it if you're not good. Like you have to be healthy in the mind. You have to be healthy physically. Like you can't be getting sick all the time. Like you really just got to take care of yourself, mainly mental. Because I feel like a lot of people with art, especially music, they kind of get this idea of, oh, I'm going to do a bunch of drugs. I'm going to become like a tortured artist because this is going to be awesome. I'm not saying that's necessarily my case, but I'm just saying with what I've seen a lot. And like, I feel like people get caught up in the scene and they try to be an artist for like 10 years. And then they just 33 and all burned out and doing nothing, you know, like, so you gotta really take care of yourself or you're not going to make it. If you can't have healthy habit and you can't put in that work and you, like I said, it's all down to you. It's gonna be you. So, yeah, I guess that'd be my main advice.
Yeah, I relate to that heavy. It won't be okay if you're not okay.
Yeah, really, because like I feel like a lot of people just try to put that shit to the side. Just like, I'm just doing my music. The pain helps. I mean, it does sometimes, but like there's a healthy amount of pain. You know, you can't be all depressed, and you won't be a successful musician if you're depressed and can't get out of bed. Like facts, like. And then also I would say, dude, use plugins, buy a DAW ASAP, look up plugins and spend like $500 just off rip doing that. And then charge a bunch of people to record in your bedroom all through high school. Do that. Cause dude, if you could get a setup in, like, you're talking to me in middle school, I'm just trying to hustle real quick.
Yeah.
Dude, charge all those artists in high school, make that money while you're doing your shit. And, last one would be pick up the fucking guitar and learn how to play a goddamn instrument or something. Learn how to play something. Piano, guitar, drums, learn how to play anything. And that's like the 3.
Yeah. That's huge. That's actually really good advice. Wow. Yeah. I like that. I mean, like you said, you do need to take care of yourself because there is that, not stigma, but that is an issue in the hip-hop industry. That's why we see people like Lil Peep who their lives end super early because, like, that's what they're used to, you know? And it sucks, and that shit does.
Especially Lil Peep, like, his lifestyle kind of got glorified and his music became popular because of the fact that he was, you know, popping all them pills, and it kind of became like a peer pressure almost.
It's almost
to
like an
continue
identity.
with
I was about to say that.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't want your, like, that's another thing. Don't let your, like, I feel like that's so corny. Don't let your identity be drugs, bro.
No, I mean, I wouldn't even call that corny at all. That's spot on.
Yeah,
Like,
I just
you
stand.
can't.
Like, you can have that be your identity, but like stand for something greater, I think.
I think that goes for a lot of things too. Not even drugs. Like, your identity can't be one thing. Your identity needs to be you. Your identity can't be who you are when the camera's on or off. Your identity can't be like what this person would want you to be. Whether that person be your father or maybe some friends or your mother, you know. It's hard. And it's so easy to just say it, obviously. But I don't know. I'm hoping, like, you say that, and maybe there's someone out there who does, like, hear that.
Yeah, you got to do it for yourself, really, because if you that's another thing. If you would sacrifice like a lot of your decisions, a lot of your happiness, that shit will add up will add up, and you're gonna be in a place that you can't really get back because you sacrificed so many things for other people that haven't necessarily paid off for you.
Yeah.
So I think just do it for yourself.
Gotta do it for yourself.
Gotta do it for yourself.
Gotta. That's huge. That's definitely huge. Because that's hard to grasp. Especially at a young age, dude. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm 22 years old and I'm still figuring that shit out.
Yeah, you gotta have a different type of confidence, and like,
and there's a difference between confidence and ego.
yeah, for
Learn
sure.
that.
And it's confidence and belief in yourself. Which
And
all
when I
plays
when I
into
say
that.
learn that, I don't mean that towards you. I meant
Yeah.
I didn't want you to think. I said it and I was like, damn, that sounded shitty as hell.
I'm pissed off.
That's okay.
I'm
You've been yelling
mad.
at me the whole fucking podcast, dog.
I'm just a mean guy. I'm just trying to present that to the world. I'm trying to put my true face on blast. You know? Don't want them to get surprised in the TLC headlines in like 10 years.
Yeah.
No,
Damn, dog. Jesus.
No, this is crazy. What am I
Fucking-
saying?
Yeah, facts. What are you saying?
Who is this guy? I don't
Good
know.
Lord.
Anyway,
Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be
5 years from now.
5 years? Give me 5
Hopefully
years.
not
What's
in
a
like
goal?
a Netflix documentary.
Not unless it's like one of them Kanye Netflix documentaries.
Yeah, but not
You
like
want to be Kanye? Is that
No,
what
I do not.
maybe not
Nah,
like
false,
like Erron Hernandez type of
Yeah.
documentary. Maybe like a
I like his
Nah.
first name. I'm sorry. I can't say
You're a
that. That's
nerd.
dumb as
No,
shit.
that was good. That was good. No, 5 years. 5 years. NYC. Definitely got maybe some collective action going on.
Mhm.
But I really need to have an album out. I want to at least be working in this like the industry,
Mhm.
whether that be managing a studio or doing live work. I kind of want to be working as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be making music.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like honestly, because I have a complete open mind, and I want to be involved with something in film as well.
Mhm.
I never want to have all my eggs in one basket.
Just pick up a camera.
Exactly.
Just start doing it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I try to shoot my own music videos and shit, but my biggest problem is I just need someone to hold the camera for me.
Yeah, I get that.
Or I gotta watch more YouTube videos that are like how to,
I get that, dude. I fucking get that.
so
Doing this shit.
yeah.
I don't even like Zach. I just need him here.
Wow. See, it's rubbing off. It's
Yeah,
rubbing
I-
off.
It
His-
is rubbing
Getting
off, man.
toxic.
his brake lines are already cut, so you don't gotta worry about it.
All right, type.
I cut him before you could, just to make sure that you didn't get the satisfaction. I love it. So, all right, what last thing? Give me a short-term goal. Give me a week. Give me a
Alright.
this year goal, something small. And
Alright,
it doesn't have to be
This
music
summer,
related.
by this summer, I'm putting out this album with me, Sasquatch, and my partner, Doves Die Crashing. He's gonna be producing most of the album, and that's gonna be out. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lot of stuff I've been working on for a really long time, and also I guess kind of like my first official album.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, I'm really hyped for it, man. It's a lot of work. I also gotta actually never mind. That's gonna be under wraps for now.
Okay.
I don't want to
Okay.
put that out. It might be too early.
Okay.
But I got some features that are coming out soon.
Okay.
That should be pretty exciting.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, man. Just keep it tuned. Like I said, I'm out up on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, literally anywhere. YouTube. Find me where
That's beautiful.
Sasquatch. Yeah.
That's the Lord's work. Hit me with them. Hit me with them tags. Hit me with them tags, dog.
Oh yeah, the tags. All right, Instagram at Ickbin Sasquatch. My Twitter is Jesus was a zombie. Let's see. That's really it. That's the most important ones. SoundCloud is Sasquatch. Spotify Sasquatch. Apple Music, all the same stuff. And that's all linked on my Instagram, Twitter. So you can find
And
that.
that'll all be linked in the description below, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're sitting on Spotify or whatever the fuck you're watching it on. I don't know.
Yeah, sitting on your ass. Not
Sitting on
doing
your
shit,
ass.
Not contributing shit.
We
maybe.
just sat on our ass for a
Hopefully
hour
you're
and a
like doing
half.
homework or something, or like folding laundry. But if you're just watching us,
People do.
that's good.
Guys.
I'm not hating actually. That's
no,
awesome.
people
Please
shit
keep
on me.
Please keep watching. That's awesome. I fuck with every one of y'all. Personally.
I love it. All right, that'll wrap up this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope that wasn't too crazy. I did want to get a little bit more personal there, and I hope that wasn't too weird,
Oh no, man.
But obviously, you're a good friend of mine, and that is something that I do want to know. I knew you as Xavier before I knew you as an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was why I did want to really get you on and get to know you. So, but thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah,
That
hope
was
y'all-
beautiful.
Hope y'all
I-
like what you see. Hope y'all got to know me.
Absolutely.
You know,
I got to know you a lot better. I
Good.
will say that.
Good.
Even more than as someone who did already know you.
you got to know me.
Oh yeah.
Zach
yeah.
zoned out. Zach don't know
No,
shit.
honestly, I just gotta go pee really bad, and I've been distracted. I'm like, I was like
Oh,
zone
you're
out. Like
waiting
I gotta
to
go
end it.
pee really bad right now.
Okay.
And I just
I'll end it. I'll end it. All right.
no rush. I'm up.
I mean, it was
Oh.
ended anyway, but I don't know how I'm doing that. But yeah, so thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
watching. I love you guys. This will be out soon. Please like, comment, share, whatever you can do. Make sure you check out Xavier. Go support him. Go follow him. Go listen to his music. It's really good. Next up and coming kind of shit. I love it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's different.
Thank
That's
you.
what's big. It's different. Like, please don't start copying motherfuckers. Please.
Not
Xavier.
interested.
If I start listening to your shit and I find you like,
Yeah.
man, you sound like Tyler, I'm gonna come to your.
I'm doing
fucking
Playboy
house.
Cardi album next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skitty. Fuck Playboy Cardi. All right, we're ending on that.
All right.
Thank you guys. You have a great rest of your day. Let me know what you think. If you are ever looking to get on the podcast, please reach out. Obviously, it is always here. Any questions about getting into Cheddar Studios and you want to do podcasting, maybe it's just to do a photo shoot, anything like that, maybe it doesn't even involve me, please let me know. I'm always willing to help. And that will be the end of it. Thank you guys and have a great one. See you next time.